Hey guys, what's going on? So this is going to be a really quick one because I don't have a lot of thoughts, but I just wanted to talk about this really quickly. They just posted, what if Book of Secrets is back for a while? Which units will you level up? And then just posted this picture. Now, if you don't understand why I specifically dislike this game, it's because of the optics of the developers and the people running this game. And what I mean by that is perfectly emphasized in this post. This is obviously supposed to introduce the idea that they're going to bring back Book of Secrets. And they're doing this for one of two reasons. One, because the game has such negative reaction from the last update with everything that was released in the last update. And if they say, oh, hey, what if we brought back this thing that everybody wants? Wouldn't that be cool? Discuss that in the comments and congratulate us as a team. Whether we are going to do this or not, just write in the comments, oh, yeah, that would be so cool. You guys are so amazing. You're such a great company. Oh my God, you're so good. You're so cool. You're listening to the fans, the community. This is a thing that we always wanted. And thank God that you're bringing it back. You're such great people, right? And now, maybe they are, or maybe they're not, but that is what they expect from this comment section. And if this was a healthy game where you could trust them and you could trust that what they posted was what they were going to do and what their intentions were good, that's what this comment section should look like. Now, if they are going to do it, this post makes sense. But here's the thing. There's also the idea that they are not going to do it. And the reason why I present you with this, if you go into the search and you go into news and you type in a phrase, you can look up any time that phrase was used. And so I typed in what if, because I'm pretty sure I've seen the phrase what if before. And I have. And it was here. What if the pantheon of gods from Greek mythology was the same as the pantheon in Rush Royale? Wouldn't that be cool? In a different universe, ancient Greece would have been a great place for the Twilight Ranger, the Riding Hood, and the Bard. Oh my God, they're giving us skins. They're finally giving us skins for the game. Oh, it's so cool. They listened to us. A-Friend Gaming has been talking about how they should do skins in the game. They're giving us skins. This is going to be so cool, right? What if? What if means a couple of things. What if could mean, yes, they are definitely going to do it, but what if they don't do it? And here's the other thing. The other thing is, what if, I'm just going to use their phrase, what if it does come back to the game and it's $20 per page? And you need 6 pages to upgrade a unit. And you can't use any, it has to be a full book because you need 6 pages. Or maybe you need 10 pages. Or maybe you need 20 pages. Maybe it's just a different version of Star Coins. Maybe it's $10 a page, but you need 20 pages. Everybody assumes that they're just going to add this to the season pass as a 3-page per season for the paid side, 2, like what it was before, which was 2 for the paid side, 1 for the non-paid side. What if it's not? And that's what I mean whenever I say I don't have a problem with the game, I have a problem with the developers. This is a very disingenuous post. And it's supposed to elicit positive reaction. And if this was a game where you could trust the developers and their intentions, this would be a positive post. But it's not. And that's this is exactly what I mean when I say I just don't trust the developers to do positive things for positive reasons. I trust them to always act in their own self-interest. And I trust that this will not be, if they do, This is a if they do. What if they do? Assuming that they made this post with the best intentions that they are going to do it, which they don't have to, because they just proposed the question, what if? In the same way that they just proposed the question, what if the pantheon was Greek, was mythological creatures, and you could assume from that, oh, they're going to put in skins. They said, what if Book of Secrets is back, which you could assume they are bringing it back, but what if they are not? And assuming that they are bringing it back, I don't trust their I trust that they will act in their own self-interest and charge you a giant quantity for it. The fact that they have that star coins went from 5 guaranteed star coins every time you buy the season pass to random chance star coins is crazy. And the fact that, like, you know, like, even when it was guaranteed and you were getting 5 star coins per season for $10, that meant that you had to spend $40 to get it, what was essentially a Book of Secrets, which you could get for $20. The idea that they're going to, quote unquote, put in Book of Secrets back. I know that this video is now a long video. At a certain point in this video, I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to make this a regular video. But it has to be over 5 minutes or something like that. I think less than 5 minutes, it can be a short. And then over 5 minutes, it just becomes a regular video. I was like, I don't want to, like, cut this short just to make it a short. I was like, I'm just going to make this a regular video. The fact that that they're making you think that they're going to put in Book of Secrets along with star coins, I don't trust them to do this. I don't trust them at all to have good intentions. And I trust that they are doing this because for one, the reception of this game is very negative right now. And the idea of them putting Books of Secrets back in the game is very akin to, oh, we're gonna change back to the Magic Crystal system. Remember that Magic Crystal system that you guys wanted us to keep when we were changing to the 72 count system and then the orb system? Yeah, we're gonna go back to Magic Crystals. You know, like, I feel like, oh, you know, like, and it's not even like, they're not even going back to the Magic Crystal system. They're just changing orbs and they're calling it Magic Crystals now. Remember those Magic Crystals that you guys loved? We're going to change back to that. You know, like, I don't trust them to make decisions for us, for the community, for the average person. I trust that they are doing this because they think that they can change perception of this game back to positive if they give us a positive thing. Like, if they said, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we brought back Deathwave and then Deathwave became like an event type mode like Aggregeddon? And it's like, oh, we've listened to the community and we're bringing back Deathwave. But now it's and then you download the game and now it's an event. And now it only happens for 2 days and you can only play it once per day. You know, like, they rely so much on the idea that if they just post one thing, that you will forget about everything else that was negative. Everything else that you could potentially complain about. Like Lucia being added, and the fact that there's going to be another new event in during December. All they have to do is just cover up something that is bad with something that is good, and then it just makes you forget about everything that they did that was bad. That has been their playbook forever. They post something bad, and then they hint at something good, and then you just forget about the conversation stops being about that they added something that you didn't like, or that they changed something that you didn't like. And that's all they need to do. And that's what this is. So whether or not they do it or don't do it, at best, I don't trust that this will be in the game in the same way that you think it is.